Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922, eve of Thanksgiving, I guess. The Toriko live stream will happen. I figured I'd mention that first. Parasyte. 2 episodes came out. I was totally confused about this. So I ended up watching episode 9 first, instead of episode 8 first. But I've saw the 2 episodes. This is going to be episode 8 and 9 review of Parasyte. Shinichi is no longer human. Now, basically in episode 8 basically, the one we see in episode 8, that's the sensei, Ryuko, the one who was there and so on and so forth. Now, we get a few scenes with her, not too much in these 2 episodes. We got a scene with her and this guy who apparently transfers into Shinichi's school, which brings up a whole nother shitstorm. And then she has another scene with this guy, this mystery guy, who we don't know who he is. And she's questioning about, like, what is our purpose, like, of our existence and everything. But basically, this guy Shimada, he's a fucking parasite through and through. And what's interesting about these 2 episodes is that what comes from it is that Murano, the childhood friend of Shinichi, she doesn't consider, she's very afraid now, because she definitely feels that Shinichi is totally different. That she doesn't even recognize him as being Shinichi. She recognizes him as being somebody completely different. Now, while this is happening, also in these 2 episodes, well, in episode 9 really, we have these investigators at his house talking to his father about the incident with his mother and shit. Now, here's what I'm noticing about Shinichi in these 2 episodes and in this series. This is pretty fucked up. This is really fucked up. You really think about this. He lost his mother to the parasites. She's dead. Okay. Then he goes through this whole metamorphosis. Then his, I guess you could even call her his girlfriend, Murano, doesn't trust him anymore. That is like one on top of the other, on top of the other, of just shit that's piling on him. This is really tragic. It's very tragic what is happening to Shinichi. Now, it's kind of funny because the thing with him is that this could have been avoided. I truly believe he could have avoided this if one thing had happened. If he allowed Migi to fight his mother when they first she showed up, this could have been avoided. But then Shinichi would have probably freaked out. But because it was all, the whole premise is that the blood of Migi is his parts of his body, Migi's body, is circulating through his system. And that's what created this. So now he's ceasing to be human. Like, there are parts in these 2 episodes, like, there's this dog, this puppy that dies. Shinichi picks it up, throws it in the trash. That had me like, wow. There's just so many different things that makes you realize he's ceasing to be human anyway. You know, he's no longer human. It's really bizarre. Now, this guy Shimada, though, it's kind of funny because what I see from him is that he's just observing Shinichi. He's not trying to kill him. But at the same time, which is kind of funny in episode 9, I thought this was done very well. Murano's friend, that girl with the glasses, she also has doubts about Shimada. At the same time, Murano's having doubts about Shinichi. So, and then she finds the truth. about Shimada. And then episode 9 was like, yo. So now it's the cat's out of the bag. That he's a fucking monster. He's a fucking parasite. So, like, episode 10 is going to be whoo-hoo. But this is going to be, like, very tragic. I shit you not. This is going to be unbelievably tragic for Shinichi. And, you know, he's not like the other parasites. He doesn't go around killing and eating people. He's more human. He looks human. But at the same time, the things he says and does, his actions, are very influenced by the parasite. Their way of thinking. So it's like, he looks human, but he acts like this. So, it was really crazy about 2 episodes. And I have a feeling Shimada and Shinichi are going to fight. And then there was just like that one part in episode 9 where he screams out, you know, and he was screaming at Murano. I was like, yo, that's it. He's just going to go like very tragic. But here, the thing is, the way I look at it, it's probably best that Murano stays away from him with what's going on. So, but these 2 episodes were fucking amazing. 5 out of 5. And it's not going to be one of those things where Shinichi and Migi become like an actual monster. It's going to be more like what's been going on now. You see, the thing is what I'm seeing from here is that he's getting... He's just getting like really super abilities. Like he was talking hearing. And when I think it was in episode 8, he was saying his hearing is improved greatly. Like he can hear things like, really concentrate, hear things like miles away. So, a lot of different things. He can jump really high, you know, the whole bit. Now, I believe him and Shimada are going to throw down. Especially after what happened in episode 9, towards the end. I hopefully Shimada doesn't kill that girl. Because if he does, that's it. That's fucking it. Good game, man. Good game. But you're finished. You're fucking finished, man. But this was a good episode. The 2 episodes, 5 out of 5. Shinichi's no longer human. But even though he's no longer human and his actions are very parasite-like, parasitic, the way the parasites think, you gotta look at it this way. He's like the only person who could fight them. And I don't blame Shinichi. I mean, let's be real. If anybody was in his situation and your mother was killed by some kind of monster, and then this monster that you also have inside of you starts saving your life after your supposed mother killed you, you'd probably do the same thing and act the same way. So I don't blame Shinichi, but it's just fucked up. Hey, the whole fucking situation's fucked up. Really. So, we'll see what happens, though. I look forward to next week's episode. Should be interesting. Somebody mentioned a comment from last week's episode I did about cloning. Oh, right, okay, no, I remember. I know what the guy was talking about. I didn't mention the cloning thing. Because there's this scene in last week, episode 7, where Migi, clones himself to little minuscule things. So, that's what he meant. But, that's pretty much it, people. Bankai 922. That is fucked up. I feel so bad for Shinichi. I really do. He loses his mother. His father's old, you know. And, who does he talk to? He's alone. Yeah, he's fucking alone. I'm sorry. He's fucking alone. All he has is Migi. That's it. He can't talk to his girlfriend, well, childfriend. But I truly believe after episode 10, she's not going to talk to him ever again. That's what I truly believe. That's how fucked up. By the way, everything that I just saw, total surprise. Didn't read that. I did not read past. I didn't read past episode 7, so you guys can look forward to that. Balkan 22. I will see you guys later. Shinichi, man. I feel for that guy. I really do. I really do. Peace.